Monsieur Tompo. You dare. And welcome. Yes, boss.
Oh, sorry. Please.
Yes, go ahead.
I thought Ayawaso West was the richest constituency in the country.
That's debatable. They cannot claim being the richest because you see, the Ayawaso West Wogon, you see Jowulu, you see the Legon area, you see East Legon, you see. But then there's also the Labawalishi area. They are like...
But they are the minority.
No, but they are in the constituency.
They are the minority. So why should a place like that be flooded?
Oh, you see, there's Tesano. And then there's Jowulu. Okay?
Where are you going with this, Johnny?
No, I'm saying there's Tesano. And then there's Jowulu. Tesano is atop the rock. Jowulu is the Great Valley. What happens in the valley?
Water.
Thank you. And people say Jowulu. It's Jowulu. If we understand, we'll all be fine. And there's a reason after Jowulu. There is the Achimota forest. So the water from the hill, Tesano, gets into Jowulu.
Okay.
And then sips into the forest, which has now been wheeled partly forever. Felicity Javier is joining us on the phone line now. Felicity, good morning. Thank you very much from the quarters of 3FM to you at the Ghana Meteorological Agency. How are you doing?
Good morning, Johnnie. I am better today than yesterday.
Great. Now, the rain is here already. Yeah, it beat some of us before we got here. Is it going to beat some more people?
Yes, today we expect it this morning to have some areas will have rain, others may just have a cloudy weather. Those in the coast, the parts of the inland areas. By afternoon, we expect the sun to smile on us, and then it generates some rain and thunder over the OT region, part of eastern, part of upper east, upper west, and then those in the Atapo and then Bono areas. We expect some rain in the afternoon into the evening hours. In terms of temperatures, it will still be mild across the 60 region, 32 over the coastal strip, 33, 34 for the middle sector, 34 for the northern sector. For the fisher folks, we expect them to have the state of the sea will be rough. No massive rain and thunderclouds over the sea, but then they will have light or moderate rain this morning and then later in the evening. The water this morning is pretty cool, except cloudiness and some few areas experiencing misty and foggy conditions. We expect those conditions to give way to variably cloudy conditions over the water lake. And then late afternoon into the evening, we expect the rain and thunder. So, as usual, we'll be updating them with their customized weather forecast. So, this will stay tuned to the chief fisher folks and get their details.
I see. Now, thank you very much, Felicity. We're grateful.
We are also grateful.
Okay, more rain to come.
Yo, tell me what happened. You send the mix. Right, you have the baby, yeah? Yes, say it. Hey, man, come in and make Angelina say yes, I'll get any muka waka. I'd want the pata and pay you the sentino. Say me to me, no. Man, come in and make Angelina say yes, I'll get any muka. I'd want the pata and pay you the sentino. Say me to me, no. Angelina Cometa, Fasa Shiberu Nisasa, Macarena de Mapuka, Shigome, Angelina Kuto, Fasa Shiberu Nisasa, Macarena de Mapuka, Shigome, Fasa Shiberu Nisasa, Fasa Kangani Bae, Macarena de Mapuka, Shigome, Fasa Shiberu Nisasa. Macarena son it down so she go master. Angelina to me be something channel study yes how Bobby Brown merry go round. Don't be shy baby, do some 2-3 steps to your back, front and back. Wait a minute girl, don't forget to put your underwear up when it's down. Now shake your belly left, right, front, back, turn around and smile. Hey, now wait a minute, girl. Don't forget to put your hand down where up when it's down. Now shake your belly left, right, front, back, turn around and smile. Hey, now wait a minute, girl. Don't forget to put your hand down where
Up when it's down.
now shake your belly left, right, front, back, turn around and smile.
Helen, what do you remember? Angelina, good job. Angelina, good.
The instructions are too many.
In
Put
the
your
song.
hand up and then down and then, oh,
It's a
Charlie.
kid fit song. It's a kid fit song. So just in case you can't afford to go to the gym anymore and pay, you just play the song
That's
and
fine.
follow
I
the
said, hey,
instructions.
Charlie, I'm putting my hands everywhere. It's okay.
But prior, when it comes to energy, I don't know which other group matches them,
They
man.
have
Charlie.
energy. They have
Oh,
energy.
who
I
sang?
think,
And I'm saying, those would they have energy.
Apietus.
Who's that?
That's Apietus.
Mujibaya.
Did they had a group with them?
Yeah.
Who was that? They had
I've
energy.
forgotten. They had was it D2 or something?
Somebody like that.
Yeah.
They had a lot
Charlie,
of
but
energy.
prior all
And
time.
then I think episode also has a lot of energy. On
Oh, I
stage.
said group. I said
Group. Okay.
Even that. Charlie,
Yeah,
prior is a whole mood, though.
Yeah.
From beginning to end, no dull moments.
Prior, when Achame was also, together, they had energy.
Oh, but they weren't hip like.
Oh,
They weren't hip like.
because they were doing a lot more singing. But when they did their hip songs, you felt it.
Really?
Yeah. Prior.
Achame, who's up?
Achame Kwame
Kwame and
Achame Kofi.
Kofi, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you felt it. And then Akatechi as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Akatechi
okay.
also had some
see.
energy, some good energy.
And then the Nima guys.
VVIP.
VVIP.
No, VIP.
Okay.
Not VVIP.
VIP,
Yeah.
okay.
VIP.
And then there was this other two fair guys who used to dance, but
FBS.
sharp.
FBS.
Sharp.
FBS. In fact, there are three.
Oh, there were three? Oh, okay.
The Daily Graphic this morning says, purge toxic political space. Apenyo marking urges the media, and NHI settles 300 million. Ghana Cedis claims government secures pact to suspend bilateral loan payment until 2026. Recorded GCB mobile app. GCB's Bank Digital Transformation Innovation celebrated. On the back page, Ghana EU Commission road projects in Upper West region. Modern biomedical waste incinerator installed for Nogochi. On the front page of the Independent newspaper, in fact, the new Independent newspaper, fair, firm and balanced. Cocoa Board seed support farmers save over 300,000 hectares of cocoa farms. They say now the Russians are smuggling our cocoa from China to Russia. Admit your shortfalls, offer pragmatic solutions. Asante Hene to Baumia, And minority issued 24-hour ultimatum to government over medical commodities at Temaport, and 10,000 out of school children to be sent back to classroom by end of 2024. Helen.
All right, the business analyst this morning. We used loans to save industry. Cocoa Board CEO to critics. Also on inflation drops to 23.1%. 2022-2023 fiscal year. Cocoa Board made 2 billion Ghana cedis profit, CEO reveals. Close to 900,000 children engaged in employment work. This is the annual household income and expenditure survey. Ghana loses $1.4 billion yearly from illicit financial flows. The Daybreak newspaper this morning. Number one, to either walk free or open defense on July 10th. Political power has not changed you, says Otumfuo to Baumia. Cocoa Board saves 300,000 hectares of cocoa farms, and hook up killed Ghanaian and Nigerian lady.
Hook up.
That's what the front page is saying. It's in quote, hook up. Okay. Killed
I
Ghanaian,
thought that they said
Nigerian
the Ghanaian lady was married.
Yeah.
That's what the story
She went
was.
to hook up.
According to the front page of the Daybreak
She wasn't getting
newspaper.
hooked up at home.
Sunyani celebrates, and may their souls rest in peace. Sunyani
Amen.
celebrates
May their souls
modern
rest in peace.
waste processing facility, and there's a picture to go along with that.
Mike.
626's favorite paper, Daily Guide, Ghana's favorite. 626, good morning. I'm having a field day.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. Ghana's favorite newspaper, Show Business Model DPP, Des Nam1. Hey, what's that?
Yeah.
Show Business Model DPP, Des Nam1. I don't get it, but wait.
Number one.
Otum 4, Lords Baumia, you are respectful, humble. Endorsements. Nice one.
Endorsement is
NDC kicks against free SHS bill. Has a picture of Kesalato forcing and Apenyo marking. Gamanche leads Clean Ghana campaign. You see the King Taki Teiko Turu II interacting with some traders at Mokola. On the back page, you find Speaker launches Democracy Cup today. Ronaldo 39 playing Euro 2024. A gift. Man U retains Ten Hag. Dede's exclusion coach's decision to Ado. Now to the new find. Inflation drops to 23.1% in May. IEA reiterates call for independent fiscal council. 5 SNIT hotels cash strapped. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Official creditor committee agree debt relief terms. Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, finance minister, speaking that never pay dividend despite 223.8 million Ghana city investment. That's on the 5 SNIT hotels.
Okay, Helen, where do we begin from?
Okay, well, the Daybreak and the business analysts, they have quite similar stories. But because inflation is something that affects all of us, we're quite...
That animal called inflation.
That animal called inflation. We can get into some of the latest stats. It's captured in page 3 of the newspaper, or at least it's supposed to be. It says page 3. Daybreak is
but
not
it's
here.
Not there.
Oh.
The day hasn't broken yet.
Daybreak is not here. It's
Don't
not
worry.
here.
So
it's
what did you want to talk about? Inflation?
Okay, it's actually on page 5. So the Ghana Statistical Service.
As if you buy the full newspaper. If you buy the full newspaper, you get page 5.
I was selling half of the
Okay, it's
newspaper.
okay. Go ahead.
The Ghana Statistical Service, GSS, has noted that the year-on-year rate of inflation for May 2024 is now at some 23.1%. This means that in the month of May, the general price level was 23.1% higher than it was in May 2023. GSS also noted that Ghana's Consumer Price Index for May 2024 has hit 220 relative to 178.7 for May 2023. But the crack is say we are seeing inflation go down marginally, but quite intriguing. I'm not too sure if we're feeling it.
So usually, I mean, Mike will explain this to us. Usually, this is what the average, right? That's put together. If we drill down, food inflation is still high. Food inflation is still high. Inflation according to your rent is still high. Inflation according to utility bills are still high.
That's right.
Right? So if we strike this average and then we go to town to say that, inflation is dropping, it's dropping in whose interest? Okay? In the interest of the government, the figures are coming down. So it's okay. And you would see government communicators run around with it. But in terms of how much it takes out of my pocket, right? Which is, to simplify inflation, that's what it means. Money that you are fucking out of your pocket to put out there. You know, in terms of how much is taken out of my pocket, it's taking so much out of my pocket. And we need to, I don't know what Michael thinks, but...
So I think...
It's really a pain.
The point is that every time we hear inflation, you, whether it drops or not, you shouldn't be too excited about it. Because inflation means the rate of increase. So if the rate of increase is dropping, it doesn't necessarily mean that prices are falling. It just means that they are not increasing as rapidly as they did. So if inflation as at this month stands at 23%, 23.1%, it means that if you compare your expenditure last year to this year, you need to increase your income by 23% to be able to afford what you did last year. So it may be falling, but it doesn't mean that the rate of increase or the additional income you need to be able to make similar expenses like you did previously, the previous year have declined. So let's get that straight. What we should be hoping for is a single-digit inflation, which of course means that at least inflation is increasing, for want of a better word, marginally, and it's not increasing at a rapid rate. In some developed countries, inflation is at 2-3%, 5%-ish, and we are looking at 23%. It's still quite high, and it means that if your income is not increasing by 23% year on year as we speak, you are actually broke, getting broke.
But the point is that we were less than this figure, which now we are being pushed to, praise, sing praise and worship for. But less than this figure, and the government now, then in opposition, said that was incompetent. I don't know why everybody seems to be shying away from If then at the time,
Yeah.
15 to 17% was incompetent,
Yeah.
20 something percent, we have even gone to 50 something percent and come back. I don't know how we describe it. That is super incompetence. And the president and his economic management team must be told. Incidentally, you don't find Dr. Balmia talking about issues about the economy anymore. He's chickened out. He's
on the campaign trail.
You know the business.
Did you see the video of him dancing?
Oh, but he had good rhythm. Oh.
Charlie, he did
He had very good rhythm. But I was hoping that he would truncate some of that so that he can come and advise on where we go from here, because honestly, when you factor in inflation along with depreciation, it's not looking good. It's
You know
not looking good
what
for our pockets.
His Royal Majesty Otumfuo said to Dr. Balmia, says, admit your shortfalls, offer pragmatic solutions. So first, you have to admit, and Otumfuo has just said what we have been saying forever. Admit that, look, we got this one wrong. If you don't admit that you got it wrong,
Yeah.
the people will never forgive you.
True.
Because the people will think that you're taking them for fools. That I said I will give you one district, one fight. Yesterday I asked a simple question. $1 million per constituency. Are you able to tell me that in our various constituencies we got $1 million?
First of
And
all,
what
why
was it
is it
used for?
even $1 million?
Yes,
You
not
see, because
and not-
that's part of the inflation problem.
Exactly, because you're quoting figures in dollars.
In dollars.
Right? Now, let's even leave that conversation. In my constituency, I'm supposed to have gotten that, for 7, now 8 years. In my constituency, I don't know where the money came or who it came to.
Because you would have felt the impact of $1 million.
Exactly. And if you have $1 million, $1 million is not for the construction of some small public toilet.
At all. At all.
And why won't anybody actually hold a town hall meeting? There's an MP, there's a DCE, the assemblymen. Why can't they hold, town hall meetings within the constituency or electoral areas and say, look, they have brought our 1 million. What do you want? The views that cut across, you implement. They have brought $1 million for us for this year. What do you want? We want a library. Okay, we'll build a library with a computer, blah, 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 with some AI facility, da, 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 da. Okay, next year, what do you want? Oh, we want a ultramodern market.
Oh, Johnny, I'm salivating.
You know-
Imagine you could have the pick.
know,
and they say,
yes.
this year, what do you want?
What
Say,
do you
we want
We want this.
AstroTurf for the young
Yes.
ones to play.
Then we'll do it. But if you come and announce that 1 million per constituency and we actually do not see it, we don't feel it, boss,
For me, I think that the vice president